Hello and welcome to today's Math Minute. Today we want to look at multiplying decimals by 10, 100, and 1000. And once you know the trick, it really becomes pretty easy. So let's start in with some examples. I'm going to start with a decimal of 2.76 times 10. Notice that with these problems, I can write them horizontally, or side to side, and not vertically, up and down. That's because all you have to do in these types of problems is just move the decimal. If I'm trying to get 10 times bigger than 2.76, I'm going to take a look at how many zeros I see, and I'm just going to move the decimal to the right, because I want to increase or get it bigger. So 2.76 times 10 would mean my decimal would move one place because there's 1 0. My new answer would be 27.6. It's just that easy. And it's just that easy if you're multiplying by 100 as well. Let's try another number just to change it up a little bit. 34.56, or 34 and 56 hundredths, multiplied by 100. Again, I could set it up and do it the long way, but with the trick I don't have to. I'm getting 100 times bigger, so my number will increase. That means my decimal will move to the right. But how many places? I see how many zeros there are, and there's 2, so my decimal will move 1, 2 places. What will that look like for my final number? 3, 4, the decimal has moved, 5, 6, and it moved right here. Now if I wanted, I could leave that decimal there, but no one really puts them right at the end of a number, unless there's places after. And since this is a whole number, I'm just going to erase this decimal. So 3,456. And let's try one more, multiplying by 1,000. Trying to get a new page here. What if my number is really small and I've got something like 0.0382 and I'm multiplying it by 10 to the third power. Now, don't let this fool you, because this 10 to the third power is the same as 1,000. And we know that because there's going to be 3 zeros in it, because that's the exponent. So I take my same problem, and again, this is going to increase, it's going to get bigger, but how much bigger? Where do I move my decimal? I see 1, 2, 3 zeros, so my decimal is going to move 1, 2, 3 spots to the right, making my final number look like 0, 3, 8, now my decimal, 0.2. And we've learned before that you don't need this 0 in front, it's not really doing anything. So your final answer would be 38.2. And there's your shortcut for how to multiply by 10, 100, and 1000.